What is up, and welcome to another hot take where we chill out and listen to some music and get to say what we think about it. My name's Toby A.K.A. Kushing from the T&D channel. Make sure you check out everything we do. And today we're going to be going into a classic, Doin That Rag. And I might say this often, I don't know, but this is probably my favorite Dead song. I might say that all the time, I don't know. But this one actually really always blew me away and just seems so awkward and weird. And I kind of want to look at it again and just see like how hard it would be to put something like this together and write something this crazy. So we're going to hop over into the world and see what's up with Doing That Rag. Ooh. The room noise is weird. You can hear it's almost more quiet with the room noise because you can hear how quiet everyone's physically being instead of the noise being cut. But yeah, so already, it's one of those just kind of songs that were built to come off of a jam to me. It's like you could just be in any key and then just like slowly chromatically step into where you need to start this and then just work your way out of that jam with some awkward intro like this. I always thought that was a great plan for starting out songs, and then we just kind of hop into our little little peppy intro to the song before we even get the chord structure. All of this is just like preamble kind of shit, and then we get our that organ is deep in the back. And the cymbals are so up front. I don't know why this is one of my more preferred albums. Like it just has a different feel to it. It has that shaky feel. It has that terrifying feel. It really shows. I don't know. It just brings it brings the fun in. It puts the fun in fear. This old Dead music. Oh, we got a little bit of string noise that time. That's about it. And so, yeah, I've talked about this with many people. We talked about it on our Patreon show, Rock My Soul, about what Doing That Rag is. And the closest thing I can find was like the dance, the rag, but everyone has their own explanation of what that might be, from anywhere to like, some sexual stuff to drug stuff. You can imagine on both ends of the spectrum there. And so I just think it's like reminiscent of the time. It's kind of referencing the time when that kind of thing was popular, would be my best guess. And then complete key change, which is, I remember learning this on the guitar years ago. I couldn't play it now. It's too many chords, but I just remember the entirety. It's like, I think it starts in B, and then the second key change, it moves your entire movement, but starting in E. So it's like, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, I just remember there's this drastic change that, for no reason, it's going back to a verse, and you're singing it in the same way. The structure is the same. They just wanted to throw a different key at you to make it feel a little different, I guess. Kind of thrashing. why make it so complicated? Like, again, from the standpoint of trying to write something like this or produce something like this, it's just nearly impossible. The amount of just time signatures and tempos that you would just have to constantly be adjusting for, and just key changes for no reason, it really just that's why it's so interesting to me. I think that's why it is probably my favorite. It's just because there's so much unnecessary movement. You could still tell the same story and still have all the dramatic effect without these wild changes. And that's why it's so cool, you know? Kind of get it. That might have been the key change. I'll have to look into it. I know it's been years. I don't know. A jazzy little movement there too. Maybe you couldn't tell this story without all that, you know? Oh, those volume swells back there too. It's definitely a weird one to have on the top of your list, but again, I think it's because it's so odd that it really stands out to me. I do want to see what those chord changes were because it's been so long. It just brought something back in my head. I remember it being so fucking complicated. If you just look at the chords here for it, it's just constantly every single line is a different order of a chord structure, and it's just a nightmare. And that's what I wanted to say, is that's why it sticks out so much, you know, is because I could never write anything like this. I'm pretty sure that I would just give up halfway on something like this and be like, why? Is this just for me? But for a lot of reasons, that's why the Grateful Dead is like the musician's music, you know, is because a lot of people don't get it because you don't really look at how complex it is. And, you know, you have to kind of play yourself to know that. But anyway, this has been another hot take. This was a classic. Let me know what you think of this song and this album, and come back next time to check us out. Make sure to check out our Patreon. We got a lot of stuff going on over there. We got a separate podcast that we do that's extra raunchy. We got extra music content. We got a game show where we listen to new music videos and rate them. We also go deeper into Grateful Dead lyrics. So we got a lot of different content over there. Make sure to check out everything that we do on this channel as well. Make sure to subscribe and like. Check out my music, Kushing, everywhere that you can get it, including this channel. Make sure you check out Real Bird. It's a cult, and you should buy some merch and shit to help support the cult. You know, we're just being upfront with you. Anyway, we love you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.